All right, on to turn 6. No HQ event for us. No HQ event for them. So we are C and A are the two. So let me pause and place those down. All right, we got the C's and the A's placed down. So now let's go here. That's going to be activated. I don't think these guys are, they're not, they can't, well, the litter team might. Litter team with a casualty, yeah, so he can fall back. Tank is activated. These guys are pinned, so they're good to go. That guy is off. They're activated, or they need to be checked. Needs to be checked. Gonna move forward, gonna be activated. Pinned, so gotta be checked. Gotta be checked. And then we got these guys. Gotta check here, and I think that's it. Everything else is our guys. Yep. All right. So that is 7. Yep, 7. So number 6. So not this one, but it's going to be right over here. So those are 2 pinned, not undercover. Pinned, not undercover. 1 through 5. 3. That is move into or seek cover. So this guy is going to try to find cover. He is paralyzed. So he is green. So we basically are drawing 1 card. And he failed. 1 through 5. 2, that's nothing. Yep. So those guys are done. I think it's 6, 6 of them. So it's the 6th one. So it's right here. Actually, I assume that guy's pinned, but this guy's activated. The pinned unit is my, yeah. So they can't do anything because they're not dismounted. They can fire, and they're firing here. But this guy is on the same card, not undercover. 1 through 6. That is a 2. Fall back. Oh, all right. Well, I like that. Sort of. Actually, yeah, I don't know if I like that. Because, well, let's just see. So here, if he falls back, he's undercover, exposed, but he's also at the 0. But I think he's better off under the cover. Nobody can fire this way because of that guy. They're going to keep firing. They're not going to follow him. So I don't think he's better off here or here. Actually, here there's no volume of fire at all. I'm going to go 1 or 2. 1. All right. Instead of sitting there hemming and hawing, he's exposed, so he's not firing anymore. So this is down to small arms fire from these guys. Actually, this is gone because are all pinned to our guys. We're not firing anymore. All right, so that guy's exposed. This guy can still move. All right, 5 to go. Number 2. 1, 2. These are 2 pinned. Undercover. Yep. Excuse me. Pinned undercover. 1 through 4. A 4. That's a fallback on the first one. The next one is a 2, which is a no action. So this first guy's going to fall back to here. All right. So ironically, he's firing here, but they can see them. All right. Four, number one, so up here. So we have got paralyzed, which does nothing, but this litter team with a casualty. A 1 through a 3. A 1, that's no action. Litter team, same area, cover, out of cover as casualty. No action. 2 or 3, he'd fall back. So he'll just sit there on that card with him for a bit. All right. 3 to go. Number 3. So that's going to be whatever is this guy. That is pinned under cover. 1 through 4. 4. Let's fall back. Excuse me. So this guy's going to fall back. They're all zeros. I'm going to fall back to here because we're behind an embankment and behind an embankment. So the odds are very low that anybody is going to see us. All right. 2 to go. The last one here. That guy's already been done. Now this guy is a 1 through a 3. A 3, which is advanced. So he's not on the same card. He's not an A or a G or an H. He's not a tripod mounted or a grenade or an H. All of the situations, he's advancing straight ahead. So fortunately, he is moving onto this card. Now he can move under and will move under that foxhole because it was available. But that keeps us heavily engaged, which is good. So we're down to 1. So we just need to look at this guy. He is pinned. He's a 1 through a 4. Pinned, not undercover. 1 through 5. That is a 4, which is rally. So this is a normal, he's a line unit. So drawing 2. 1, 2. So he's no longer pinned. Meaning this is now, well, yeah, this is small arms. This is no longer valid because he moved and the crossfire is gone, but it is small arms coming from here. Yep. All right. And that is the end of their units. He was pinned, so that's it. Clean those up. Move on to our units. 1. So he basically has 2. I'm going to activate the first sergeant because he's going to start moving forward and getting that casualty collection point. I don't think the third really wants to do much. So that was 1. I'm going to have him activate these 2. And that's it. Now, and I'm activating them because they're under. Actually, I'm going to have them activate the EXO, not the... I don't know why. I just picked that, but... All right, so we'll do the EXO first. He gets 4. So he gets 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will never... Because he needs to 1, 2, 3. Can he spend 4? Is there anything he wants to do? Hmm. Maybe. Hmm. 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 I'm gonna have the Exo fire off his red star. So that's one, and I think that's the only thing he's going to do. So he's going to save 9. Now, when he does that, these guys quit firing here and they start firing here because that's the closest card. So that's gone. And this adds a crossfire. These guys firing here. And the highest volume of fire, well, this guy doesn't have a volume of fire right now, so it's here. I think they keep firing here. He doesn't fire at all. This is gone. So we... Oh, no, it's not. That's the tank. Sorry. My bad. He quits firing, but he's going to start firing here because this is no longer... Yeah. So the net result of that's an all pinned here. These guys stop, but they're going to continue to fire here because they're valid. Actually, this guy's going to start to fire here, and this is going to turn into a crossfire because they're not going to fire here anymore. And I think that's it. Everybody else. You know what? This guy can fire over the village. He'll fire up here too. It's not a crossfire. It's going over the village up to here, but it is heavy weapons. That's because that's a +2. So, I mean, we can actually see over the village. And it's only this guy firing. Nobody else can fire. Really don't want him firing, to be honest with you. I'd prefer he not. But I don't think there's a way to stop him. All right. Exo, you know, he is going to do more. So he's got this litter team. So I had him, he was 8. And then he got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he was all the way up here. He's going to spend down to 9, but he basically used 1 for his firing off, and then he's going to use 3 to get this guy to an assault team. And then he's going down to his 9. Exo is with that guy. I don't think I'm going to move him forward yet. I say that. So he had 8, got 4 plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he spent 1 to get us to shoot off the flare, basically. Litter team to a fire team to assault team. Then he's going to have that assault team move. I'm going to have that assault team move here. He's exposed. And now I'm done. So the first sergeant gets 0. Or no, 1. But he's -1. So he basically only has 3. That is really damned annoying. But all he needs is 3. Because his first one's going to be here. He's exposed. Second one is going to be to tell this guy to move. Try to infiltrate there. So 1, 2. Failed. Hate that. Thinking I should exhort, but I think I'm going to put down a casualty collection point as my third. If I had one more, but he spent them all. All right, first platoon. Look at that. It would have worked. Oh, it's so frustrating to see. 2, he's a veteran 3, so 1, 2, 3, so he's got 11. First platoon, what should he do? Anything? I don't think he should. He's got that guy. And I think I'm going to just have him lose him. Third platoon, nope, second platoon, who's green, gets 1, but -1, so he has 3 basically. Second platoon's doing nothing. Oops. Third platoon, 1, -1 for green. Actually, he's up here under cover. So he had 1 more, but he's doing nothing. He's just going to stop right there. General initiative 2. That's this mortar. I think I'm going to have him try to call down mortar fire here. So that's 3 draws. 1, 2, 3. Failed. All right. That's 1. What did I get? 2. What do I do with the other one? I'm thinking I maybe have that guy try to rally himself. So he is he's green. Ugh. Still, I'm going to try. Failed. All right, so that's it for that. So, capture segment. I don't think anybody's captured because now we have this unit here. They've got units, so none of that's captured. So yeah, nobody's captured. Now the paralyzed unit, this guy is going to actually drop off. He's got to go to a card that's not under a volume of fire. So this one is now overstacked a little bit. So he moved. I don't think there's any more that are under fire that are not pinned. So that's that. So anti-tank. So we saw last time, tanks first, then trucks. So we have 3 tanks now. So we're going to go 1 to figure out which one. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Third one. So it's this guy. So he is sitting there. He can attempt to concentrate on a bazooka team. So he's going to draw 1, 2. I take that back. He cannot. Because he doesn't have the ammo. Excuse me. Wow. So he's going to move towards or off the bottom of the map, prioritizing cards with the least volume of fire. Well, there's no volume of fire here. I assume that's what that means. So ironically, he's going to move here, and he can get here. So he moves there, but when he does, I do get a shot at him. I got two guys, but I'm going to have this guy take a shot. He's point blank. He's a veteran. We do have the ambush, so he's drawing 4. 1. Okay, so he hit him. So that was 357. And this is a bazooka. No, it's a 57 millimeter, right? Yeah, that's a 57 millimeter, which point blank is a -4. Whew. So I'm assuming I'm doing this right. I assume the volume of fire is based on actual volume of fire, not potential of reaction fire. So -4. Cover and concealment on the car. Well, actually, this unit is the tank. +1. So -4 + 1 is a -3. The card is point blank. It's right here. Golly. So that's a 0. So it's still a -3. It's moving, so it's -2, but then it's ambushed, so -3 more. So -5 to this. That's a 0. That guy is knocked out. So, knocked out. The vehicle has been functionally destroyed. Replace it with a wreck marker. Convert each crew and passenger step to a generic fire team, and then immediately inflict a hit result on each. Place them under the wreck marker exposed. So this guy turns into a wreck. Not a burning wreck. All right. And then the T-38 has a step of 2. So 1, 2, 2 fire teams. It said 2 generic fire teams. Coming out here. They each get a hit, so they're green. So the first one is paralyzed, and the second one is paralyzed. So these are both paralyzed now. And pinned. And this fire stops. So we are now just pinned fire here. No more crossfire. This is just heavy fire. And I need to make sure that I get, that was 357. Okay, I did take the ammo because he had 2 before. All right, so he is fired as well. I'm going to actually move that there. Is there anything for knocking out a tank? I think there was. Knocked out or brewed up enemy truck. Knocked out or brewed up enemy tank. 4 per vehicle. So take that for that right there. So that's the first one. There's 2 left. So the first one is up here. And this is going to be really obvious. It's going to move. And the movement is going to be that move towards and off the bottom, prioritizing cards, least volume of fire, if equal, regular over slow. So he only has 1 place to go, actually. It's going to go here. and it's slow, so he's going to stop. Now, when these guys get there, they're opening fire. And they can see here, which is only an assault team, and here. So they're going to fire down here. They're definitely firing down here. Now, can anybody see him? I don't think anybody can. This guy's out of ammo. And that guy's pinned. So he cannot do anything. All right. So that guy's done. Now it's this one. He is the same thing. Prioritizing. He's going straight to here. He's done. He can see here. He will fire there because they don't care about their own units. He can fire over because he's a heavy. So this is now heavy weapons. Oh, I'm sorry. This is small arms here, but heavy weapons coming in still from here. This is no longer a crossfire, however. Just the heavy weapons firing. You know what? Yeah, so he's going to fire. When he moves, he's going to fire here, not here. So he's changing that. And then the last one they have is, and I don't think anybody can see him, right? Yeah, so this embankment's in the way. Got an embankment. Nothing here that can see it. So, yeah. So the last one is going to be the truck, which the truck is here. The truck is just trying to get off. So the truck is gonna, well, yeah, the truck can move. So the truck is gonna move here. Oh, hold on a second. We do have to take a shot at the truck because there is a volume of fire on this card. I've got automatic. All right, so we have this volume of fire, which is automatic from this guy. So before he moves, he has to actually check that. It's this, so the defensive value of a truck can't be good. It's -2. Cover and concealment on that card is a 0. So it's -2, 0. Target's not moving yet. +2 for the automatic weapons. So that's a 0. So, and that's a 7. So that's a miss. All right. So that did not happen. And nothing happened there. So this guy's going to move here. Now, that guy can take a shot at him. But I got to be honest with you. I don't feel like taking a shot at him because he's moving off the map. He literally, the tanks are just moving off. Move to the bottom, to move off the bottom of the map, and there's no negative to that. So I am going to just let him move off the bottom of the map. It's 2-2-1, and then we have the truck. Don't remember where the truck was. I'm just going to leave the truck right in here. Get him off. All right. I think that's it. So fire mission update, none, because we had no artillery. Potential contact, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. So we've got 2 A's, 6 C's. Now we're still heavily engaged. Actually got units in 2 spots. So we're heavily engaged. So the A's are 3. So we got 2 of them. So the second one, we're drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. So we do have contact here. This will be interesting. Number 2. That is going to be the squad infiltration attempt again. All right, well, so let's see. We can't go left because that's going to be on this hill with that guy, but we can go straight ahead up on this embankment. He can be there, and we could go to the right. So it's the 4th column. So we're going to draw basically. Left doesn't work, but right and front. So 1 through 3, a 1. So that's actually right. So what I do is I first see if we got a hill here or an embankment. Oh my gosh, we do. Look at that. That's an embankment, so that's a +1. In theory, we're going to see if there's another one here, which there's not. I'm just going to shuffle that instead of putting it down. So this guy's here. Now he's a squad infiltration attempt. So he's drawing 2. 1, 2. So he's infiltrated onto that card. So he's not exposed, but so he can see here because it's +1. But we're not firing at him because these guys are firing and these guys are firing. So that's it for him. So he's drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. So he has nothing. Now we've got 6 and we're just drawing 1. All right. So number 1, nothing. 5, 5th one, nothing. 4, 4th one, nothing. 3, the 3rd one, nothing. 2, I love seeing those come out on that check. Nothing, and then just one more card, nothing. That's the only thing we had. That's pretty darn good. All right, so now it is pinned recovery. None of these guys are not being fired at anymore, so they recover. And he switches to automatic fire there. These guys are being fired at. I'm not being fired at. This does not exist anymore. Nobody's firing heavy weapons here. Nobody's firing here. So this is gone. Yep. That's all good. They're firing. We got heavy weapons coming in here. I think that's it. So nobody's firing here, so that's recovered. The litter team's going to grab that guy. That's gone. That's gone. These still have fire. So I think that's it. So now we're just on to the combat effects. So here we have +2, -1. So +1. So he is pinned. And nobody is going to use any ammo. So here we have heavy weapons coming from where? Oh, from here. So let's take a quick peek here. 50 cals firing here. 1, 2, and 275. 275 is firing. 50 cal is firing, and 2-1 is firing. All right. So I got that guy. So this is a heavy weapon. So this is coming across the green. So it's +2, +3, -5. So that's -2 for that guy. That is a hit. He is line, so he is paralyzed. So this guy is effectively, we have no more HMG. We're going to bring back a paralyzed lat team who's pinned, exposed, and under cover. All right, here we got +1, +2, -1. So +1, +1. That's a hit on the first one. So green, paralyzed, already paralyzed. +1, so he's pinned. So no change there. Nothing here. This is a heavy weapon, so it's +2, +3, +4, -1. So both of these are +1. And then this is also a +1. So 3 +1s, +1. First one is a hit. Casualty. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what. I'm taking a pounding. So +1. Pinned. It's already pinned. +1. Hit. So that is, he is an assault team and a fire team, effectively. So they're pinned, underlit. Wow. All right. So here we have +2, +3, +4, basically +3 and then +4. So +3 is a miss, +4 is a miss. So he's no longer even pinned. Doesn't affect anything though, because he can only point blank. Here, the fire is coming from this guy. I need to take that fire off, and this guy has to fire too. So it's all of them are going to face -3, and then this guy is going to be -5 +1. These are -4. So that one's hit. Paralyzed. He's a lat team who's paralyzed. And he's also a lat team who is 8, because he's only 2 steps. So he's pinned, basically exposed, and this guy can go back over to here. All right. -3, -5, +1. He's the exact same thing, -4. Hit. Litter team. Well, he can carry off a casualty. Except he's pinned. So he won't. I need to keep feeding into this meat grinder. Nothing here. We're firing at these 2 paralyzed units. So they are +0, +1, +2, -3. So 2 -1s. -1 is a pinned and then a miss. So this guy's actually unpinned. And that's it. Everybody else, I've taken the ammo for these guys. So I believe that is everything. So let's clean up. I know this guy's, he has to open fire because he came in. So he's now going to be firing small arms here. And then, is there one other one that came in? Don't remember. There's this guy. He's now all pinned. I think that may have been it. All I see. Paralyzed fire team. So that's all pinned here. This is not even firing anymore. That guy's in danger. I think that's it. All right. Turn 7. So we are making progress. We have 4 turns left. We're doing okay. So, but we are getting obliterated in terms of casualties. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 casualties. So I'll get 2 veteran steps if I can get all those evacuated, which I don't think I can. Crazy. Game gets harder. Love this game. Thanks for watching. We'll pick up turn 7 next.